Greetings and welcome back to our channel, everyone. We expose police misbehavior and hold public leaders responsible here at Real Police Story. If you're new here, please click the subscribe button to ensure that you don't miss our next videos. Cal Burks is the source of today's video, and you can see their channel link below in the explanation. Go support them by watching the entire video. As usual, keep an eye out.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
I'm just making a video.
Yeah, you can't record a gas station. It's an offence.
Oh. Is it an offence?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Can you
Sorry.
stop recording?
Why? I thought I could. Can you get your hand off me?
What's your name?
Am I required to give my name?
Yes.
I thought you can film from public.
You're committing an offence here.
What
Recording
offence?
a guard station.
What
Recording
offence?
a guard station.
What's the offence?
It's an offence to record a guard station.
It's not an offence.
Yes, it is.
I've done my research. I'm sure it's not an offence.
It is.
What offence is it?
What's this in relation to anyway?
It's just a video matter of public interest. Can you just relax a bit? There was no need to like touch me and stuff. Like we can have a conversation. Would you mind identifying yourself?
Yeah, it says my number there now.
What's your own name?
Excuse, I'm not required to give any names. Unless you suspect me of committing an offence.
The encounter begins as you state you're simply making a video, but the officer immediately declares it an offense to record a Garda station. You push back calmly, asking what law you're breaking, and reminding him filming from a public place is lawful. When they demand your name, you point out you're not obligated to give ID without suspicion of an actual crime. You ask for proper identification in return, showing how the balance of accountability works both ways. The tone is tense from the start, assertions versus rights, with the camera capturing everything.
What offence is it? Look, I'm not trying to be difficult. I came to the front office.
Because this one is worth seeing. Say you're only recording a video at the start of the encounter. The officer says it's illegal to record a guard station. You politely respond, asking him what legislation he is violating and telling him that it is legal to shoot in public. When they ask for your name, you point out that you are not required to provide identification unless there is a real suspicion of a crime. You demonstrate how the balance of accountability operates both ways by asking for appropriate identification in return. From the beginning, the tone is strained. Rights versus assertions, all captured on video. What is the offense? I'm not trying to be tough, you see. I told you what I was doing when I arrived at the front desk. We didn't appear to having any problems. He just approached me. He attempted to seize me. I am aware that you have Section 24 authority, but only if I have violated any other Public Order Act provisions. Music. Would you mind telling me your name and identity? My number is there. He was really nasty and violent. That is not necessary. Pick it up again. What is the relationship? The video was created by me. I clarified at the counter that it's merely a video for public interest issues. What will happen now then? You clarify that you had already informed the front desk that you were filming, but another officer promptly becomes more aggressive. You draw attention to their antagonistic body language and ask for their information, which they grudgingly provide as numbers rather than names. You reiterate the goal once more, to document topics of public interest only. You push for clarification when they ask what crime this might be, and they don't provide a convincing response. Already, there is a growing divide between what is legal and what they consider questionable, and their efforts to exert pressure are consistently greeted with opposition. Like, you know that filming in public is not illegal. He is unwilling to speak. Applause on music. How long will you be here? For as long as it takes my film to shoot. Can I be of any further assistance to you? Please pardon me. Apologies. I have a question for you. Man, what exactly are you asking? Can I be of any further assistance to you? No. Can I be of any assistance to you? No. Could you please begin recording the guide session? I can then start filming. You restate the main idea here. It is not illegal to film in public. You simply respond, as long as it takes, when they ask how long you plan to stay. The station's plea to cease filming has been turned down. You claim the right to go on. Though they seem to be waiting for you to make a mistake, their tone relaxes a little. Rather than demonstrating that any laws have been breached, it's obvious that they are attempting to scare you into leaving. This section demonstrates how maintaining your composure while being aware of your rights helps to keep things under control. Music. Music. All right, let's resume this. Good morning, hi there. What are you doing exactly? I'm merely creating a video. Of what? The guard station. For what reason? The public is interested in that. For what purpose is the public interested? The general audience is drawn to these kinds of videos. But for what? For example, are you officially recording that? Yes, it is. Official cars are prohibited from being recorded. I'm recording from a public location. You are not permitted to report. Is something wrong? Yes, you're keeping track of the car registration numbers that enter and exit. You understand what I mean? The gate there has a code as well. What do you do for a living? For what purpose are you securing the recording? Merely creating a video, but for what? Interest of the public. For what purpose? This morning is what people want to see. What are they hoping to witness? Protect videos such as these. Official cars entering and leaving a secure area are being recorded. Official. It's official, yes. It's official. From this point on. Where did you get it? Right here. Does it have any relevance? I didn't authorize you to record. I don't require your consent. I'm filming outside. You must. Which nation are you from? It doesn't matter. No, it matters for visa statistics. What makes you believe I entered the country illegally? Where are you from? It doesn't matter. It's a query. All right. And I've responded to the query. How would you respond? I don't think I have the right to respond. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing, in my opinion. Face and someone is asking you a question. All right. Does the law force me to respond to the question? Which law do I have to follow? Apologies. Which legislation requires me to respond? Where are you from, I wonder? Not important. Apologies. Not important. Do you think I may have entered unlawfully? Apologies. Do you think that I'm not authorized to be here? Apologies. Are you suspicious? You're not audible to me. Do you think that I'm not authorized to be here? Which nation? Ireland. Ireland. Do you hail from Ireland? Maybe. Apologies. Maybe. Identification, at least. I have no identification, sorry. You don't? No. Correct. All right. You're carrying no identification at all? No. All right. Where you're from, you have to be a neighbor. The cops change strategies and raise security issues. As it is their duty to keep them safe, they tell you that you're recording official vehicles and gate codes, to which you respond. After that, the questioning becomes strange and asks if you are in the country illegally. You politely decline to respond and ask for the legal justification. They dispute over sections and articles, but you point to your constitutional right to assemble. It becomes less about real transgressions and more about causing you to be undermined. This section emphasizes how coolness maintains the upper hand and how weak excuses are utilized when no actual law is being broken. I'm not required to. I don't have to, I'm sorry. I have a duty not to. Which nation? I am entitled to gather here in accordance with Section 43 of the Irish Constitution. Apologies. Article 43 or Section 43. Yes, we do have sex. Irish is not spoken here. The UK is theirs. All right. The Irish Constitution, that is. You're confusing your nations. I don't mix up my nations, but I possess the ability to assemble. Well, subsection 1 of Section 6. I'm entitled to gather here. All I'm doing is filming. That's the only thing involved. I am permitted. You're not permitted. I've done my homework. I wouldn't act carelessly. What exactly are you not permitted to press? I don't possess any credentials for the press. No qualifications. No credentials are required. I am one of the people that is recording from the public, the vehicle's official guard. Doing so is not a crime. It is true that this is station property. Do you understand? Actually, you're not. What data can I extract from that registration? It's not permitted, but you can do it. It's forbidden. I don't believe I've done my homework. I would not be held accountable. I'm ordering you to leave the area now. What does Section 8 cover? Permission from me. I'm not giving you permission to fill me out. No one has to give me permission. In fact, you do. According to Section 8 of the Public Order Act, you are giving me an order. The Public Order Act forbids you from recording. Indeed. Thus, Section 8. Have I broken the Public Order Act in any other way? Apologies. For you to issue me a Section 8 directive, have I violated any other provisions of the Public Order Act? Only being aware. Yes, but what justifies anyone's attire? Section 24 is that. A legal battle follows. Section 8 of the Public Ask Act is used to ask you to leave. However, in order to defend such a directive, you call them out and ask which part you have violated first. They are unable to respond directly. Only doing it again is forbidden. You respond by stating that you are aware of your rights and have done your homework. This makes people stall rather than take action. It's a prime illustration of how authorities are exposed when they invoke the law to support their assertions. You maintain control of the stress by asking pointed questions. Indeed, but I haven't added anything to the public order. Refusing to provide no identification. I haven't done anything wrong, have I? You have no identification at all. ID is not required. Yes, You're filming while claiming that you won't even provide your personal information. Would you please not encircle me? No, would you please not encircle me? I feel very intimidated right now. Are you unable to encircle me? You work for me, though. However, I'm filming in public. No, you are at my place of employment. All right. However, standing that near is not necessary. Take a step back. You work for me, though. Thus, this is a form of intimidation. No, it isn't. You're at work with me. You stand so close, but why? Is there any reason why we shouldn't be 2 meters apart? You ought to. Yes, you're approaching me then. No, this is where I work. All right, I get that. I'm not. You're in here then. I'm not a troublemaker. I'm not creating trouble. Are you unable to stand so near? Take a look at this guy's standing. Okay. Could you just say something like, I don't think this is necessary? As I have expressed. I've described my actions. You didn't give an explanation. Public interest, you said. I don't need to, with all due respect. Not a single explanation. Please. I'm merely creating a video. Individuals are eager to view these videos, observing the cop cars as they approach. No, they want to observe how the authorities respond to those filming in public and whether they uphold their rights. I have an explanation, but you can't even provide a real one. You're either going to record us and you have no explanation at all, or you're saying, I don't need a reason. I do, but you don't. I don't want to be on foot, and neither do you. You're welcome then. You're free to. You are at our office. I'm not working for you. I'm in a public setting. No, it isn't. This is where we work. Thus, this location is not public. This is where we work. This is all here. I am aware that this segment can be filmed in public. No money. You're not even able to provide a suitable reason. The right explanation is available. You're not. Issues that are of public concern. The public wants to know how their taxes are being used. Communications between the general populace and the government. We don't even know where you're from because you can't tell us. I don't have to. I don't have to disclose you. Since you are unable to provide proof that you are a taxpayer, why are you claiming to be acting on their behalf? I don't have to provide proof that I pay taxes. What about other taxpayers? You're a hypocrite. All right, let's keep our opinions to ourselves, just as you do in uniform. Right now, you're just a hypocrite, regardless of whether you can prove it or not. I'll be a hypocrite, all right? Bro, why are you standing so near? This is not necessary. You're broke, I know that. Now, a number of officers physically encircle you. Reminding them of distance, you summon intimidation and ask for space. They claim that this is where they work, but you make it clear once more. You're on public property. You give a clear explanation of the goal. The purpose of audits is to determine whether authorities respect rights and how they respond to public filming. Rather than addressing that, one officer calls you a hypocrite for failing to provide proof that you are a taxpayer. You remain composed and remind them that they should act professionally because they are wearing uniforms. This event demonstrates how easily some police use insults to brush off responsibility. I'm not feeling well. I just want to know. Your phone is nice. You're attempting to scare me, you see. Tell him to pack it in, please. As in, there's no necessity. Please pardon me. Put an end to the recording. There is nothing wrong with you. Please pardon me. Put an end to the recording. Why? Why is it necessary for me to cease recording? I'm merely asserting my public filming rights. This conduct is incredibly unprofessional. Please pardon me. There are also private vehicles within. Additionally, you have no authority to record their private vehicles. They are also subject to being filmed. Yes, indeed. Indeed, they are. There are no security concerns with it. You're not allowed to record. You don't have the authority to record private vehicles, so don't worry. They're actually out in public or something. I can record them from a public location, but I can also see them in person. It's a private space, no. Since fair guards drive private vehicles, you are not permitted to record private guards because of national security concerns. All right, yes, that would have been unknown to me. Indeed, they are. So, what were they in your opinion? Please pardon me. I finished my assignment, but I'm able to record anything in public. This is really not professional. Me? I'm able to record. However, he is attempting to frighten and encircle me as if he were filming you. Discover more. You seem like a very sensible person. I would prefer to talk to you. I'm not sure what's going on, like you two. As if you were recording and asked a question. The cars are being put right. All right. Is it illegal to videotape private automobiles? There aren't any private cars that I can see. Really? No. Who are we referring to? Is that what you were saying? They can, however, be filmed. I apologize. Additionally, it's safe. Also, your CCTV cameras record the private vehicles of all people. Security. All right. We're working on it for safety and security, but I'm not here to do that. All right. Thus, there is a problem with our private automobiles' registration numbers being recorded. You understand what I mean? What you intend to use this for is unknown to us. That's right, for my own amusement alone. No, for what? Regarding that, we have a problem. I have a security risk problem. Yes, it is. It isn't. It is indeed. It isn't. Who, you say? A total stranger who refuses to divulge any of your personal information. I don't have to divulge my details. I'm asserting my associated rights. You understand what I mean? To put it another way, I don't want my goo, my own car, to read any place. I won't have any authority over it. Yes, for that, I have a stranger's word. You must proceed based on your knowledge. Not everyone is on every platform. You're not entitled. I'm not a criminal, like it's impossible to suspect. You were, didn't I say? However, we have no idea who you are. You can't approach everyone like a suspect, though. It is not your place to chronicle ours. I do, in theory. No, you don't. It's a private area. You didn't show up. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's not the same. No, you don't. You're a private individual. Recording private regos is not permitted. You don't. Therefore, go back and review their laws. Are you all right? Fantastic. Yes, you? Yes. Could you tell me who you are? Apologies. I know who I am. What's your name? What's my name? Yes, be careful. God. Yes, okay. Music. I like your phone, as I mentioned. It's pleasant. Where did you obtain it? It's an iPhone. An iPhone? What kind of iPhone is it? iPhone XR. Just give me some space, please. Like, I feel a little harassed, but I don't. Workplace. I have the freedom to do anything I want at work. Well, no. Technically speaking, you aren't. For example, I am, in fact, in a public setting. Yes. You're simply approaching me, around me, and circling me. It's a good phone, as mentioned. I'm considering purchasing one for myself. You're not attempting to scare me, then? No, yes, what about this? Would you like me to give it to you? A present? It's an iPhone 8, yes. Will you leave me alone if I give you this? But with you, I'm not doing nothing. You claim to have desired a phone. Take this phone, please. Apologies, grab this phone. Oh no, none of your property is mine. All right, I was unable to take away your phone. Why? 2 phones are in your possession. Yes, that's good. However, how can we move forward? Can we discover a solution, for example? I can't easily stop recording, for example. Why must you cease recording? Because this is a civil rights issue. I can't simply accept what you're saying. It doesn't mean that we're giving in. What are your plans for spending the entire day standing here? No. What is the amount that you require? But a person is also my right. As I already stated, I do not wish to be filmed. I don't want to be filmed, he informed you. You're not honoring any of that then. You don't have any when you're out in public. Yes, I have rights. No, we call it humanity. Yes, I do have rights. Yes, I am aware of it. You're not treating me with any dignity or respect. Listen, it's your fault if the camera is making you uncomfortable. Like, we're not responsible. It's similar to the emotions. Here I stood before you. That is somewhat different, isn't it? A hypocrite is someone who has treated you with no humanity or respect. I'm sorry that's how you feel. Well, if you don't mind standing there feeling nothing in the rain, all right, I will. Regards. Yes, and things will be different if I see you outside of a private car. All right. Or into thank you. Listen, I won't tell lies. When a cop obsesses over your phone and compliments it while obviously trying to make you feel uneasy, the atmosphere changes. You sarcastically turn around and offer a spare phone as a gift, which reduces attention. After that, you look for a workable alternative, but you maintain that you can't simply stop shooting. It is a principle of civil rights. Some of the pushback is lessened when another officer acknowledges that private plates would be a separate matter. You observe that in order to prevent things from getting worse, you're purposefully holding back. This instance demonstrates self-control and wit operating more effectively than conflict.